Hey there, bald fatty! Why don't you do another pickup video? Damn, Mario, don't have to be so damn offensive. What's up with that, brah? I mean, honestly, I know it's been a while, but come on. It's just because I'm a star, you know? I gotta make the people wait. The fans, the longer they wait, the more they love me, right? That's how it goes. After a long day or so of game hunting, you pour yourself a drink and you do a recap video for your 2 or 3 YouTube fans. Here's to you. Margarita. Happy belated Cinco de Mayo 5 days ago. Looking at the date. 4 days ago. Hey, it's Cinco de Mayo somewhere, right? Alright. The reason I haven't been around too much is the pickups for me have been kind of few and far between. So I've kind of waited to get some stuff to make a decent video as opposed to making a video where I pick up 1 or 2 sort of good things. I make a video and I got a few things. So let's just get right to it. I'll start with a Club Nintendo pickup. This one's nice. I don't know if you can see it because it's black on black, but the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask messenger bag. I have the one with the star on it. And I actually have used that before as a laptop bag. But this one's just, hey, let's go to the coffee shop. Go to the bar with my computer, hell. But yeah, I got that. I also had I think I ordered a 3DS pouch at the same time, and I haven't received that yet, so hopefully that's coming. But there it is, and I used my Platinum reward for Yoshi's Island 3DS. So I gotta redeem that, and then I actually did really good. I spent every coin I had. I had no leftover coins. I didn't have 100 leftover coins. The bag, the messenger bag, the little 3DS pocket case, and I think I got something else, zeroed me out. That's pretty cool. So I'm not sitting there going, man, if I had just found one game I didn't have at a garage sale, I could have got one more game. Instead I got 100 useless coins that aren't worth anything. Nope. Alright. Here's Deus Ex, Human Revolution, Director's Cut. This was on some website. I saw it on Cheap Ass Gamer. I never heard of the website. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But it was $10, I believe, with shipping. So I thought I'd add that to the old Wii U collection. I had it. I used to have it on PS3. I sold it when the game became part of the PS Plus collection, which I have. But now I got the Director's Cut. And I heard it makes interesting use, and they even show you, of the Wii U gamepad. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Let's go to this Goodwill. Goodwill! I'm happy to be finding stuff at Goodwill again. This isn't much, but it's something. Championship Foosball for the Wii. I honestly got this because if I can get that sticker off, the $1.99 sticker, it's a really nice condition Wii game case. And I've got some beat up Wii game cases. But I'm kind of interested in what foosball video game would be like. So, there. I'd never heard of this. Future Tactics, The Uprising. I kind of bought it because I have heard of Crave Entertainment. Now when I say I have heard of them, I'm not sure if I've heard of them because they're good or because they stink. But it was $2. So I get some stickers off. Unfortunately, this one's not complete. It's disc only. I did see a copy today at my little goodie pawn shop, but I didn't want to pay $5 for it because I have no idea the quality of the game. I never heard it. I looked it up, the value. It's not worth anything. So now, a really good find, which would have been a much better find for me had I not been a PS3 collector. They had in their case a massive stack of sealed PS3 games and Vita games, and I don't have a Vita, otherwise I'll pick those up too, from Target. Target gives either their overstock or their can't sells whatever to the local Goodwill. Unfortunately, it was stuff I already had. They had Max Payne 3, they had PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royal, Mass Effect 2, Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time, a couple other things. But I did pick up the one thing that I didn't have, and it's still sealed, the Bureau XCOM Declassified. And it's sealed, even has like a piece of tape up there, so I can't even get the game out. But the game is sealed in there with the slipcover. You see it was $7 for that. So that's another addition to the old PS3 lineup. Goodwill bag in the trash. Garage selling has been kind of light for me. I do go out every Saturday, and I sometimes find stuff. Last Saturday, for example, bupkis. Absolutely nothing. I don't think. I'm trying to remember now. I think I picked up a couple. I did pick up a couple Xbox 360 games last week. Singularity and Saints Row for $2 a pop. I thought I had this for PS3, but I didn't, and I've heard that this is a really interesting first-person shooter. And Saints Row is the only Saints Row I don't have, because I have the rest on PS3. But there's the one when they're still trying to be serious, and a GTA ripoff. So I did pick those up last week for $2 a pop. A few weeks ago, I went to a garage sale. It was late in the day, and I wasn't having much luck. And I picked up this stack of PS2 games. I asked the guy if he had video games. He's like, I got a PS2. I don't want to sell the system because I still use my DVD player, but I got a ton of games. Are you interested? And I was. I actually left some sports games and other stuff on the table. I thought he had a rugby game that I picked up, but just looking, I don't see it here, so I guess I left that on the table too. I don't know why. I mean, one, it's a sports game, that may be why, but rugby sports game, that might be cool. Battlefront 2 Star Wars. This was a label upgrade for me. I have sold off the greatest hits copy that I had. San Andreas, same thing. It's a label upgrade for me. I had the greatest hits label, now I have this. And these are all, you just have to trust me on it, pristine. Adult owned, not fucking beat up, not like, oh, I'm done with this game. Sling it across the room, leave it for the dog to scratch. There's a True Crime, Streets of New York, with looks like who does that look like? It looks like Coolio. It's not Coolio, but it looks like Coolio. Insert all black people look the same joke here, but hey, it could be Coolio. It might have based it on Coolio. Mafia! Join the family with Mafia. Hitman Contracts. Gun. Didn't this come out at the same time as Red Dead Revolver and kind of got buried? Like, the Western genre isn't touched, and all of a sudden 2 games got released around the same time back in this generation. Crazy Taxi. Star Wars Battlefront, the original. I did not have this. I don't know why I picked this up. It just kind of looked interesting. Cabela's Dangerous Hunts. The hunters become the hunted. Are these good? These are not just like home versions of those big game hunters in Buffalo Wild Wings, are they? I don't think so. Shell Shock, a Ninja Turtles game. Oh, it's a Vietnam game. Darn. So close. Tetris Worlds. And the creme de la creme, Call of Duty Finest Hour. That was a nice little stack of PS2 games that I picked up. Okay. This was a garage sale pickup. I actually paid $1, not $2, SXX3, for the cube. And I couldn't wait to pay that $1 because, and it's not there now because I've already sold it. Inside, when I opened it up, sitting on top of the SXX3 disc, was a pristine copy of Mario Kart Double Dash, which I just traded in today for $15 credit at the local retro game store. I'm going to sit on for a little while. So, disc-only copy of Double Dash. And this was kind of a late day garage sale pickup. There had to be other people looking for games and just saw like, oh, snowboarding game, fuck it. And me, like, oh, snowboarding game, SXX, I've heard of it. Oh, Mario Kart, I will buy this. Always check. This was a Facebook deal. And I actually picked up a couple 360 games with this deal, which I've already sold off. They were Dragon's Crown and Metro 2033. I have them both on... Well, I have Dragon's Crown on PS3, and I've got Metro Redux for PS4. So I didn't need those, but I picked these up. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance for the PS2. Lord of the Rings War in the North for the PS3. And the one when I saw... Actually, she just said she had video games, and she didn't say which ones. And I asked her for a list. And when I saw this on the list, I knew I had to jump on it, and she lives kind of outside of town. So I wanted to make it worth her while to come in, so I probably wouldn't have bought these otherwise. But because this was part of the package, I kind of, sweetened it so she'd come into town that night. Drakengard 2 for the PS2. Little Square Enix game. Or Enix, I guess. I saw something on NeoGAF today about how Enix is supposed to be pronounced. It's always going to be Enix to me, damn it. But yeah, Drakengard. It's kind of funny, Drakengard 3 on the PS3 has like hot, scantily clad anime female on it. Whereas this is like emo, like I'm kind of emotional, but I'm going to go kill things, dude on it. So you can tell where the marketing went between numbers 2 and 3. But complete and in great shape. And, oh, it's just Drakengard 1. Oh, my mistake. Drakengard. I think Drakengard 2 is either a PSP or Vita game. I'll have to check on that. I'm not entirely sure. There's that. Who knew? This was a find today. Little DS. Really nice. No charger. But in decent shape. A couple little... I think it's just dirty. I don't think they're scratches. But nice. Has Wario Master Disguise inside. And he also plopped down on the table Call of Duty World at War and Mystery Game Boy Advance game, which turns out to be Mario and Luigi's Superstar Saga. Awesome. I said how much? He said 10. If it's a good price, don't get in a haggling mood. What are you going to say? Tell some 11-year-old kid, I'll give you 7. I'm a YouTube superstar. I drink margaritas. I'm not paying $10 for my deal. $10 is a good price. Kid was nice. The brownies are good. There's my yard sale tip of the day. When you see kids like at the front of the driveway selling some homemade brownies or cookies and cups of ice cold margarita or lemonade, when you see it, buy it. Because guess who knows they have video games? The kids. The kids know if they have video games or not. So hey kid, this is really, really good lemonade. Whew, your mom did a good job making this. Tell me, you got video games? Yeah, we got a Wii, we don't play anymore. And the mom's like, no, we got to keep the Wii. But mom, we don't play again. Hey, yard sale, tip of the day. All right. here's a yard sale pickup. I went on my lunch break. It's a Friday yard sale. And I pull up and the guy's got an acoustic guitar. It's like, hey dude, man, you got any video games? He's like, yeah, I have one video game. It's for the Nintendo 64 and I'll sell it to you for $5. It's Super Smash Brothers. Go get it, brother. Go get it, my man. I got $5 in my pocket just for you for some Super Smash Bros. Awesome. Probably my best yard sale pickup from the past 2 or 3 weeks. Right there. All right. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the order of stuff. Let's see. Hastings had another like 30 or 40% off used games. I went and picked up Akai Katana. Akai Katana. It's, I don't know if you'll be able to see the pictures. It's a bullet hell. And $14.99. It was less than $10 after the stuff. Ooh, little burp. Clear that up. Oh. Xbox 360 has a reputation being a home of like first-person shooter do-bro games. It's also the home of bullet hell shooters. It's got a ton of those on there. So there's another one. All right. Went to GameStop because they're currently in the middle of a 4 for $10 used game sale for certain used games. And I love taking advantage of those because, yeah, you're not getting the newest games, you're not getting the rarest games, you're not getting maybe even the best games. But you can usually, if you play it right, and you dig in amongst all those Assassin's Creeds and Call of Duties and Maddens and NCAAs and NBAs, you can find a few gems, a few nice things to add to your collection if you are collecting for the newer gen, the PS3, 360 games. And sometimes they have some Wii games. Now their Wii collection, at least at my GameStops, is dwindling fast. It's a whole lot of shit, which is kind of like the Wii as a whole lot of shit. There are gems though. But today, I went and picked out 4 games for $10, and it actually was less because I am, for whatever reason, a Power Pro member, like the paid one, because I had enough little points on my account that it could be free. Because, yeah, and the magazine's in next to the crapper right now. After about a week and a half, I actually have enough time to read it after taking enough craps. You learned something new about me today. Tonight I picked up WWE Legends of WrestleMania. I know it's arcadey, but I always kind of wanted to play this, so I'm going to give it a whirl. Warhammer Space Marine. I think I have this as part of the PlayStation Plus game collection. I'm not sure, but it looks like a ton of fun. I've seen Let's Plays, so thought I'd just have it. Army of Two. And Need for Speed The Run. I remember the E3 demo of this. It looked like fun. It's not just racing. It's you have to go across the country. And there's, facsimiles of various parts, and there's on-foot parts. So I don't think it reviewed very well, but here it is. I also bought this for $1.79. I already have the game in my collection. It's not known as a good game, but because it was the collector's edition, I couldn't pass it up. Perfect Dark Zero. Steelbook. In really nice condition. With the 2 discs, like the making of DVD or whatever this is. Yeah, it's a bonus little DVD. And all the books are in there. So, yeah, less than $2. And I'll just take my other Perfect Dark and who cares? I'll keep it. Somebody has a 360 and a new game to play. Whatever, I'll throw that in. Oh! I mentioned taking that Mario Kart to the retro game store. I used some of the credit I accumulated today, and I got Dream Master, Little Nemo Dream Master. I remember back in the day, like as a, obviously as a kid, reading like GamePro and all, EGM. I remember them raving. Is this a Disney game? No, it's a Capcom game who made the Disney games. That's why it has similar art style. Just screenshots and raves about this game. So when he said he'd part with it for $10 and I had like $55 in credit, it was a no-brainer. I'll take the $45 in credit and I'll take Little Nemo and I'm actually going to pull out my old CRT TV and I'm going to hook up my Nintendo tonight. I'm going to play this and drink. Can't wait. All right. I mentioned last week, outside of those two 360 games, I had no luck. I'll admit I was chasing a little bit. I headed out to that pawn shop. I bought those that stack of GameCube games from, those really pristine, like new GameCube games. Because I was chasing. I wanted to hide. That's how you get sometimes when you're a game collector and you see, you hear, like, oh yeah, I had a PlayStation and 40 games and I sold it 10 minutes ago for $20. And your mind just starts, okay, what do you have? What do you have? In reality, he probably had lots of Maddens and Call of Duties and bullshit. But in your mind, he had Einhinder and he had every freaking RPG and he had every Final Fantasy and Legend of Dragoon and Breath of Fire and Trombone or Trombone, however that's called, and every Mega Man. That's in your mind. Like, what were those 40 games? But, so I was chasing. So I went out to that pawn shop where I had that luck with the GameCube. And they had the same GameCube games. Like, since I bought it, the ones that I left behind were still there. On a chance, go to the wall. And I see something for the PS2. And my eyes go, oh, really? That's sitting on their shelf? It's not sitting in their glass case. It's sitting up on the shelf. So I was like, hey, buddy, how much were the PS2 games? He's like, oh, they're $5 each. Which made seeing that, just kind of sitting on their shelf, so much sweeter. It's Dot Hack Mutation. This is Volume 2. And it is complete. That's the game disc right there. And that's the DVD series. They had, the series started with 1 and then concluded with 4. This is a $30 game right here. And the value goes up the more, like the higher the number goes. Number 1's about 25. This is about 30. Number 3 is about 45 to 50. And number 4 is upwards of $200 or more. I'll probably never have the complete Dot Hack saga. I know there's 3 more. They did an additional series with 3 additional games, so there's 7 total. I've seen eBay lots with all 7 games in good condition, upwards about $400, $450, which, if I had it, it's not one of those holy grails for me. This is nice to have, because I know it's kind of a rarity among PS2 games. It's nice to have, but I'm not desperate to own the Dot Hack games. It's not something I'm seeking out. If I find them in, for $5 at pawn shops or at a PS2 lot at a garage sale, I'm all over it. But $300, $400, excuse me, damn margarita. But paying a lot. I mean, the other stuff in my collection that's worth money is worth more to me having than it would take to sell them to go get the Dot Hack games. Although they look interesting, like maybe fun to play. I don't remember reviews of them. I don't remember them reviewing very well. I don't remember like people raving like what an awesome series the Dot Hack games were. If I remember for me personally, walk into a GameStop or whatever and seeing a new Dot Hack game up on the shelf, I was like, God damn, another one? They were fucking worse than Madden's. Like, Jesus, Dot Hack. Give it a rest. Let's conclude this video with something I did not think I would find at a garage sale this season. Not next season. Maybe 2 seasons from now. 2 or 3 seasons from now. But it's at a garage sale. And the guy said, I've got some Xbox games inside. You want to see them? You want to take a look? I'm like, yeah, sure. And I was just kind of hoping. It was today. And it's kind of one of those things like I was kind of hoping for something good, like, oh, please bring out a Battlefront 2. I know I can flip that for $20. Please bring out a Conquer Live and Reloaded. I can flip that for $25. Bring out something. Because Xbox, you know, I've said it many times in this video, I don't collect for Xbox. I'll buy games if they look interesting, but this dude brings out a stack of Xbox One games. He said, I got these. I said, how much you want for them? He's like, $10 each. And what? I mean, yeah, $10 isn't garage sale prices, but it is for Xbox One games. Because, you know, Destiny, what was this? It's less than a year old, isn't it? And so I can't haggle too much, because I know that he knows what he paid for it. And I know he knows that if I wanted to play it now and go walk into a GameStop or a Walmart, what I'd have to pay for it. So I bought 4. He had 5, actually. He had Titanfall. He said, how much? He said, $10 each. I said, will you do 40? He said, 45. So I took Titanfall and just, you know, put it down. I said, I got to have Xbox Live to play it. It's useless to me unless I'm an Xbox Live Gold member, which I'm not. So I'm not going to buy a game for $10 or even $5. That is absolutely useless to me. And I kind of thought about it because even though it was late in the day, this was my kind of my budget. That's about how much I had left in my pocket, give or take. But I've heard great things about Forza Horizon 2. It looks beautiful. I've seen it. So yeah. I've heard not the raves that Horizon 2 got, but I've heard this is alright too. So I got a couple racing games. There's Sniper Elite 3 Africa, which I've heard really good things about. I actually saw the PS4 version of this in a Goodwill about a month or so ago, and it was like $20. One of those Target things I was talking about. So there it is for $10. And just to see what the damn hubbub is about. I know I can play single player, but I know that the heart of the game is getting online with other people and joining clans and all that shit. But you know, this was probably the most hyped game of this generation so far. So I figure $10 is a good price for these. And if anything, this is wait for the next GameStop, you know, 30%, 40%, 50% bonus trade-in credit. Take these there and go get the new Batman game. Go get Splatoon. Go get Yoshi's Woolly World, or you know, something like that. And but I did not expect to see Xbox One at a. Almost tempted to go sell them now, but you know, I'll put them on the shelf, and I definitely want to see if this is as pretty as it looks. I was waiting for Drive Club to come to PS Plus because I've seen screenshots and that looks pretty. But until then, there it is. And that is my last 2 or 3 weeks of stuff. There's a couple things I've already sold off. I sold off a Nintendo 64 just an hour or so ago. But yeah. Hope you guys are out there hunting. Hope you're having luck. Hope you're having better luck than I am. Hope you're finding the whole damn series. I hope you are. Hope you're finding systems for $100. You know, I hope you're. And have fun. Because even on days where you don't get shit with 2 crappy Xbox 360 games, if you're having fun, that's what counts. If you're enjoying your hobby, that's what counts. And I am. So it counts. So keep on hunting. Keep on posting those videos of your finds. Because I love seeing what you guys are finding. Kind of live vicariously when you're finding the good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.